Hi guys, I'm Sarah Leal. So for the two videos, I was definitely interested in their similarities. The Human Genome Project came out when I was 2, so I actually have never heard of it until today. So when I googled it, this is what Wikipedia told me. The Human Genome Project was an international scientific research project with the goal of determining the sequence of nucleotide base pairs that make up human DNA, and of identifying and mapping all of the genes of the human genome from both a physical and a functional standpoint. That sounds like a wonderful idea, a great idea. But as both Fox and Roberts point out, the racism in science, and specifically the medical community, kept this huge group of biologists from testing a diverse range of individuals. A whopping 4% of these people were not of European descent. That is as much astounding to me as it is gross negligence. The worst part, to me, is that this is still the world's largest collaborative biological project. That means nobody has stepped forward to say, we need a better study, we need accuracy and truth to save more lives. No doctors, no biologists, people who study life and medicine have never wanted to make the world a better place on this. Um, I enjoyed Fox's demands that the medical community should be more willing to join these indigenous groups to help and be willing to die like Father Damien with these people for the cause. I also found his anecdote about ASU using indigenous people's DNA samples for things they did not agree to abhorrent, but also the norm for white people. White people have a tendency to think that they know best and to bulldoze through all rules because they feel like they can make a major break and become a world famous scientist or whatever their ultimate goal is. Um, the ASU researchers decided to bulldoze through all rules and do as they pleased because they thought they were better than the indigenous people. They thought they were smarter, plain and simple. And it's disgusting. And I also really enjoyed Robert's talk. I thought she had a wonderful anecdote before launching into her issue with race based medicine. I cannot believe the gross negligence of the medical community. How could they just believe science from the 17th and 18th centuries when at that time people still believed that leeches could cure you? They believed that we shouldn't have to shower or bathe regularly. Doctors had to amputate pretty much every time anything happened to somebody because they didn't have the right medicine to cure people without breaking out a handsaw. So, how can we as a community accept and believe that people of color are just naturally different health wise? We can't. So, going from that, I have a question for you all. What do you think it will take for the science and more specifically the medical communities to open up to actual science and doing actual work to have a healthier and better planet? I believe that this will occur as more and more mixed and biracial families become the norm because at that point people cannot tie themselves to a specific continent or a group of people. You can't say, I'm just of European, ancestry, or I'm just of African ancestry or Asian ancestry. We come from, if we say that we're coming from multiple different places, you can't just ignore people.